The word height in Lao has several uses that can be confusing. This lesson gathers the examples given in the Spoken Lao lessons into one video for easy reference. The first example comes from Lesson 16.
ใส่น้ำมันให้แน่
The transcript provided with the lesson leaves out an important part of the sentence. That is, what the word hai is doing. Another way to translate this sentence could be, put in some gas for me, please. In this translation, I've added the me, which is implied in the Lao, but it helps to clarify hai, which is translated here as for. So the first translation for the word hai is for, meaning to do something for or on behalf of someone. Here are some other examples.
แล้วบอกนายครูให้ค่อยแล้วตัดผมให้ค่อย
Hai, like the word for in English, may be ambiguous. Sometimes the meaning is determined by the context. For example,
แล้วซื้อปื้มให้ค่อย
in this case, hai may mean on behalf of me or to give to me. I'll give you some examples of the second meaning, to give to me, a little later. Samlap, another Lao word meaning for, should be distinguished from hai. Note that hai is preceded by a verb, while samlap is not. For example,
แล้วเฮ็ดให้ค่อยรถคันนี้พิเศษสำหรับท่านเจ้าแขวง
Another meaning of hai is to, as shown in the conversations from Spoken Lao Lesson 22 and 23. In these conversations, the verbs for to come, ma, and to go, pai, are combined with hai to indicate direction, either moving towards or away from the speaker. In this first conversation, the speaker is sending an object away to someone else, so the verb to go, pai, is used.
เจ้าสิส่งปึ้มหัวนี่ไปไส
ข้อยสิส่งไปบ่อแก้ว
เจ้าสิส่งไปให้ไผ
ข้อยสิส่งไปให้ผู้อำนวยการโรงเรียน
In this second conversation, a person is receiving something from someone else, so the verb to come, ma, is used.
มื้อเช้านี้มีคนเอาจดหมายมาให้เจ้า
ลาวบ่เว้าหยังบ่
ลาวบอกว่าลาวสิกลับมาตอนแลง
And in Lesson 29, another conversation gives us a similar example of this usage.
ขอบใจเจ้าหลายที่เอาหนังสือมาให้
บ่เป็นหยังข้อยดีใจที่ได้เอามาให้
In the next conversation, this time from Lesson 23, the speaker is asking someone to do something for them, so the verb ya, to want, is used with hai in this case.
เจ้ามีเวลาบ่
มีเจ้าสิเฮ็ดหยัง
ข้อยอยากให้เจ้าไปส่งข้อยอยู่คิวรถแท็กซี่ได้บ่
ได้บ่เป็นหยัง
Lesson 27 gives another example of this usage for hai, with another verb, tongkan, to need.
ลางเทื่อเราอาจจะต้องการให้เฮาช่วย
In another conversation from Lesson 27, instead of asking, the speaker is telling someone to do something, so hai is used by itself at the beginning of the sentence.
เฮาสิสั่งหยัง
ให้เจ้าสั่งซะข้อยบ่สั่งสิสั่งปานใด
Hai can be used to ask someone to do something for you, as in this example from Lesson 23.
ฝนตกช่วยอัดปองเอี่ยมให้ข้อยแน่
Here are some additional examples to illustrate how to use hai with this causative meaning.
ค่อยสิขับรถแล้วสิให้ค่อยขับรถค่อยสิไปแล้วอยากให้ค่อยไป
Note how hai has a similar meaning in the following sentences.
เฮียนให้เก่งเฮ็ดให้แซ่บบอกให้ฮู้
Lesson 26 gives us an example of another meaning for hai, that is, to give or deny permission. When giving permission to do something, hai is placed in front of the verb. To deny permission, you add bo hai in front of the verb. In this conversation, the verb is by to go.
เด็กน้อยไปเบิ่งละครได้บ่
วันเสาร์ไปได้ มื้อนี้บ่ให้ไป เพราะว่ามื้ออื่นต้องไปโรงเรียน
Here's another example to show the importance of context when using hai, as this sentence could be translated in two ways.
คันเจ้าไปข้อยสิให้ลาวไป
Here's an additional example where context is important to understanding the meaning of hai.
ข้อยให้ลาวเฮ็ด
Often, other verbs can be added to the sentence in front of hai for clarity, such as anunyat hai, give permission to do something,บอกhai, tell to do something, sang hai, order to do something. But if those are missing, you need to rely on context from the conversation to help you understand the speaker's intention. As a main verb followed by a person or thing, hai means to give, as in these examples.
ลาวให้เงิน ลาวให้ข้อย
When both the person and the thing are in the same sentence, hai precedes the person and may be translated as to.
ลาวเอาเงินให้ข้อย ลาวส่งหนังสือมาให้ข้อย
Hai is a versatile but sometimes confusing word in Lao that you will need to understand well as it is used a lot in daily conversation. I hope this review helps in that regard. Thanks again for watching.
ไปเกิดในกำเนิดมาโลกา